All right, so I'm going to talk about the Democratic Party. It's really busy in this parking lot right now, but uh, I am a registered Democrat, and I'm going to admit something. I'm not happy with the Democratic Party. For those who are not a registered Democrat, there's definitely reform happening in the party, and I would say it's from the base, the voters. And we are tired of corporate interest in the party. We're tired of them leading by just listening to corporations and the rich and ignoring the people. We want real change. And we've seen Republicans try to villainize us. We have seen the Democratic Party itself try to say that we're asking for too much, right? But we've watched Donald Trump do large things to destroy this country, and we want large change in the Democratic Party. I mean, case in point right now is that the Democratic Party has a very low approval rating, even lower than Donald Trump. And that's because a lot of people like myself are not happy. They're not fighters at all. And to tell you the truth, if they're not willing to fight against the Republicans, you get to see also how weak they are against their own voters. They tried to stop Zoran Mandamny from winning by not endorsing him or waiting till last minute to endorse him, villainizing him, saying all these lies about him. But the American people, the people of New York City, actually won over the Democratic establishment. And I think that I'm tired of them allowing the Republican leadership to define what their messaging is. Republicans are talking about affordability, meanwhile destroying things. Democrats refuse to do anything about affordability. I mean, case in point, when Biden was president, there was lots of policies that they could have made change with, and they didn't fight for at all. They just like, well, Republicans won. And I think that this feeds into the narrative that people have that both parties are paid by the rich, and it's this back and forth where they're really not going to do anything. I mean, right now, Republicans destroying this country, but I want to talk about Gavin Newsom for the last minute I have. So I am not too much of a fan of Gavin Newsom running for president because I look at his state, California. Yes, it makes lots of money, but there's large problems there. The homeless population, poverty, the wealth gap, the cost of living. There has not been any solutions that I've really seen that Gavin Newsom can take to a national level. And also, the other problem I had is that he's done podcasts with right-wing individuals, extreme right, MAGA, and he even has admired them in their messaging. And right now, yes, he's marrying Trump, fighting at his level, but that's because he wants to run for president. So that's my concern with him. And in the primaries, I'm not going to vote for him, to be honest, in the Democratic primary. So there's my thoughts on Democrats. Let me know what you think.